Hello, everyone. Happy Wednesday. This is Shed B back again, playing The Last of Us 2 on grounded difficulty, doing Permadeath by chapter. I'll be picking up with Abby heading to the hospital with Lev, and seeing how far we can get. I haven't attempted this portion on grounded yet, so it will be interesting to see what happens. Not looking forward to the Rat King. Hey, always in, girl. Understood. I'm getting settled, so it'll take me a moment to start playing anyway. I've been feeling kind of a little under the weather today, but I made it through, so any day you can survive. Hey, Talisian, how's it going? My day was mostly good. I ended up taking half the day off. Was having some GI problems, and my wife hit her head pretty hard. So I took the day off, did a few things for her, and then slept for several hours to feel better. So that was mostly me. So we'll get started in just a second. I mean, it is what it is. So my bit rate is too high. The Twitch police says no. The bit rate is too high. So we'll go ahead and get started. The shortcut. Not looking forward to the some of the areas and the balancing part. But at least I get to start fresh with no frustrations of having been stuck anywhere. Since last stream 2 weeks ago, I managed to clear 3 checkpoints. So, happy with that. How have you been, Talisian? I had a system update right before stream. Fortunately, it was a very fast system update. Yeah, the balancing part.
We were lucky Mel was there. She's one of the best surgeons in Seattle.
Just remembering how to play the game real quick before I get to the difficult parts.
And the dog's Alice.
Oh, right. I have, like, none of the weapons. Up and down, highs and lows, strikes and gutters, as the dude would say.
Path ahead kicks out toward downtown. Really tall building.
Currently moving up. That's good. Did your celebration last weekend end up being good? After all, at the end of all things, Talisian?
These bridges are really going to get us over the rapids? Yeah. All of them? Yes. In just a couple hours? I'm not lying.
Well,
okay.
Love, I think you are, because you underestimate grounded difficulty. Hours would seem like days. Let me know if I start having frame issues. I kind of had like a 3.5 hour nap, woke up, did dinner, and even though it's been several hours, I'm still a little out of it. Botanical Garden, coffee shop for the outing, tasty ribs and cake for dinner. That sounds like a win right there. definitely a win. Well, I have appliances now. I have a working refrigerator and a working oven, but now I have to restock provisions. I have some duck breasts, some local bacon, and a whole chicken ordered from Pine Street. Some good stuff from the CSA. It won't be here till next Wednesday, but you know. And then prep for Thanksgiving. I've decided I'm not cooking a full turkey this year. I'm gonna buy a big turkey breast. Just cook that. Yay, fridge and oven, cold and hot. Yeah, it's amazing how those are like the two of the linchpins that the modern kitchen sits on, you know. You can kind of make it without the oven, but lack of refrigeration is a serious problem. So, new refrigerator had some ups and downs. At first, the water quality, you know, we use the indoor water dispenser and ice frequently. We drink a lot of water. My wife particularly. And the water tasted terrible. I mean, they had replaced the inlet line, and I was like, okay, maybe it's just the inlet line, and you got to flush it, you know. And I already flushed the filter. And no, 2 or 3 days later, it still tasted like I was drinking water out of water that had been soaked in like a brand new inflated children's pool. That's the only way I can describe it. It had that plasticky, slightly chlorinated taste of like water in a children's swimming pool. So I struggled with that a little bit. The ice tasted like that. The water tasted like that. We weren't happy. Yeah, I went looking online. The solution was a little weird, and I feel like a design flaw. The water filter, which had been installed by the installers, but has easy access, you have to click it twice. You have to click it into place twice. It has one position where you feel like it's fully seated, and then you got to twist it a lot more to the point where it kind of feels like you might damage it. Well, that's kind of weird. Anyway, and so once I did that, it fixed right up, which is good. So now the fridge is working, and it's got one of those fancy craft ice makers that makes like clear spheres at a rate of like 3 spheres per day. Good, we can stop throwing those out. I don't know if I've ever been in here.
You know our dogs can play cards like that?
I definitely been in here. I would have remembered. I would have remembered playing poker, the painting.
If too much pressure builds up in your muscles, the blood can't move in and out of the tissue. Tissue? Kind of like the skin inside your body. How do you know? I grew up
Yeah, whiskey-sized spheres, cocktails, or slow melt. Yeah, I definitely haven't been in here. I was kind of hoping that was Georgia or Tennessee, since I still haven't found those. That's interesting. How I never noticed this barbershop. Wonder what else I haven't noticed. Yeah, discovered a new room, which is good for me. Yeah, it still has the same ice in the door. The quote unquote craft ice is made in a bin in the lower freezer. So just checking one more time for stuffs. I'm extremely resource light right now, so even one bullet would be helpful. Yeah, I am excited. I rarely get to discover new rooms. I'm usually even if I don't find all the collectibles, I usually find almost all the areas. It's really weird that you can break like part of the glass here and not all of it. Just the barber shop. Okay, that's the barber shop. That's a fence. That's a container. Back the way we came. Okay, moving forward. Other interesting feature is that the app that it connects to tracks how many times you open the refrigerator door for the purposes of energy tracking and stuff. Gonna die right here and have to start all over. Well, not death at least. Good practice for balancing though.
I know.
Yeah, I know how to jump. Besides, I wasn't jumping, I was balancing. There we go.
Hold on.
Lev just like ghosted in there. Game throwing shade for sure. How many times am I up to what? Playing the game? It's actually only my second attempt. The first playthrough was on, I think, Survivor. And then I gave it some time to percolate and kind of rest on my brain. So yeah, just the second. Oh, the fridge door. I don't know, maybe 100 times since we bought it. It's an interesting data point. It doesn't count when you open the. There's a door inside of a door feature, and it doesn't count that. Towards the metric, but let's see.
See if we can get to the top of this building.
So,
You've been to these sky bridges before, right?
Yeah,
You think we're gonna see a lot of scars?
Seraphites.
Seraphites.
You gonna be okay if we do?
I was yesterday.
Yeah, but those guys were hunting you.
They will be today. 10-6, Fedra. Dead on arrival. Northeast. I looked up the emergency codes. It's FEMA, I believe, is that codified those several years back. Once like around Katrina, because they were marking doors on Katrina, like that, search and rescue type things. It's interesting, and I think it adds a great bit of texture to any apocalyptic story. Just a little bit of verisimilitude that it's realistic. I don't remember this part at all. In a game where things go sideways figuratively a lot, it's interesting to see those walls in the water literally going sideways. Oh, I agree. That was a weird clip-through glitch. 10-6, Fedra, NE, 0 people. Hey, I found a paper. Whoever turns up, I don't care who they are. I don't care if they're wolves or seraphites or whatever the fuck. Just save me. Please save me. I'll do whatever you want. I'll cut my face. I'll shoot up some Fedra shits. Who gives a fuck? I can't die here. I don't want to die here. Please help me. Please help me. Please help me. They're going to find me. They're going to rip me apart. Clearly, they've never heard of punctuation, which made that, on average, slightly more difficult to read. Full of explosives. Well, I can't be full of explosives. Oh, well, I can craft everything. Let's see. Just enough for one of those. I haven't learned incendiary shells, but I probably need to. Yeah. I'll do it before I get to the hospital. No, I don't. At least they didn't overuse commas. I don't know. That'd be easier to read. I wouldn't have to try to do breath control to read a single quote unquote sentence. I don't know. Both are egregious crimes.
Watch the glass.
Haha! A bullet. If they were under duress, I don't think they'd worry about punctuation. I don't know. There's always time for punctuation. Maybe not trailing punctuation, but some punctuation. At least a space, at least a space divider, something. You just read a long stream of consciousness stuff. I mean, the person was clearly a distressed individual. So, I can understand. I recently watched a video that actually has some. They unbound themselves from the world in Last of Us 2 using some kind of PC whatever, an explored world, and they showed 9 of the technical tricks that that Naughty Dog used to make the game, because it's pretty impressive. See, I think I could rip those vines down. Ah, well, no vine ripping. There are 2 kinds of people: those who punctuate during the apocalypse, and those who go all Cormac McCarthy in the road. Oh, I think there's only one Cormac McCarthy. I don't know that I've ever read anybody that quite matches his style. Don't like jumping, do you? It's gonna get a lot worse, Abby.
Sure. I said I'm fine.
I'm fine. I'm fine. Calmer than you are. Just taking out some rage on some glass. I think in general, as good of a writer as Cormac McCarthy is, he uses ponderous or obscure language just for the sake of doing so, which I can get behind. Don't get me wrong. I have been guilty of doing that myself in the past.
Getting closer to your tall building.
It's like, Shed, stay on target. Stay on target. Yeah. Yeah, I mean, that's a lot of his stuff. I've wanted to read the written version of No Country for Old Men because I loved the Coen Brother adaptation. What are you doing, Abby? I want to break a window. These mattock swings are so heavy and slow. Be glad when I can get a better weapon.
The rapids look really bad down there.
Uh-huh. Do you have to talk about it, love? Right now? Alright, let's see. It was for class. Quite an interesting lecture. Oh, that's much nice and quiet. Oh, I love this room.
How long have you two been on the run for?
2 days.
Where were you headed?
I don't know. Just away.
Guidebook of Heroes, a Stein,
What the hell did you do?
polyhedral dice, a laptop.
My head.
They want to kill a little boy because he shaved his head.
I wasn't allowed.
I'll let them talk.
Roll. Broke it.
Jeez. So why'd you do it?
I don't know.
Pretty punk rock of you.
Punk rock?
I get the impression you don't follow most rules.
I guess so.
Extended spells and treasures, some more dice. Got like a battle map. Looks like they're using some Space Marines or Warhammer 40k kind of minis. Got speakers. GM clearly likes to have ambient music. Got names for initiative tracker. Flaff, Aster, Theodmer, Bernold, Cyros. Behind the screen, we got a dice box, a dice rolling box, another Stein, some notebooks, some writing utensils, and absolutely no tables or charts to help him run the game. Focused all on atmosphere, didn't focus on didn't focus on prep for the GM. So another extended spells and treasures and a guidebook for heroes and the Game Master Ledger. And behind we have the ubiquitous board game shelf with chess, silver screen, and that world domination road. No, world domination something. I don't know. You know, I wonder if this is like based on one of the devs' houses. Spoofing Risk and Trivial Pursuit? Probably. Let's see. Got a PS3, a couple of controllers, remote, DVD player, Supernova Odyssey. Got some stand speakers with lots of cones. The Sovereign of Light looks like an anime poster. Some satellite speakers on the top. So we got 4 in the front. No speakers in the back. Not getting any surround. Not any real surround. Remnant. Another anime poster. All that dust in the DVD tray. Yeah, I know, right? It's like the apocalypse happened in the middle of them popping in some anime to watch. I tell you what, underneath their sink is way cleaner than mine. And that looks like it might be old granite countertop, and then stick on backsplash. That's definitely that stick on backsplash stuff. I'm not a fan of the microwave range hoods. Yeah, no care for the electronics at all. Exactly. Sorry, I'm really interested in this house because it's a gamer's house. And we got a note. To the girl next door, we're Sam and James. We live in 302. Didn't know anyone else was still here. We're not scary, we swear. Leaving behind some freshly baked treat, Sam. Thanks for the cornbread. My mom told me to give you this bottle of vodka. I'll take that trade. Hope it's a good kind. Why didn't you guys get on the bus with everyone else? My name's Julia. My mom's name is Heidi. Julia. Where did you find this vodka? This is legit. We stuck around because we heard some horror stories about the temp apartments. People left to police themselves, letting them rob and kill each other. We'd rather take our chances here. Let us know if you or your mom need anything, Sam. Thanks again. I'm going to look for more cornbread mix while I'm out. That was a game changer. Sweet of you guys to offer to help my mom. I could really use the hand. Going to go out scavenging now, but back tonight, just not. Scar saw James cooking on the roof. They shot him. I killed two, but one got away. I'm leaving our door unlocked and some supplies in our safe. Combo is our apartment number. Then your apartment number. Take everything and get out of here. Sam. I can't leave my mom behind. Gonna barricade our door and hope for the best. We won't turn into clickers. Your stuff's still here in the safe. My aim's shit. If they get in, we're just gonna put our hands up. Julia. Yeah, the microwave ranges half the time aren't even vented. Exactly. So let's see. Cleared, Julia and Mom. Cleared infected, cleared. Deli, cleared salon. Interior. I don't know what that says. And the ramen roll. Okay. So their apartment door plus our apartment door. I think it's like 302, 301 or something like that. See if I can remember real quick. Entryway, even though it's obviously an I. Ah, that makes sense. Yeah, that note was sad. I think it's 302, 301. Well, it's definitely 30 something. So 13. Nope. So maybe 23. Yep. So 302, 301. Three oh two, 304. Give me the stuffs. Identity counter and destroy. Department of Federal Disaster Response Agency. Field manual. 2 hunting round bullets, some explosives, 2 rifle rounds, and some parts. Well, that wasn't a bad lot. Yeah, I love that you can listen to it. It's a great little detail and something that 99% of people wouldn't have checked for if they hadn't heard about it. Like, I can't even do that in real life, so I've tried. I think I would wager most people have. All right, so that's the doorway. So let's explore the other interior areas. Drawers. I'm going to have to try to remember all this for when I die. Hey, more minis. Let's see. Definitely look like Warhammer 30K. Could be wrong, though. Could be wrong. It's not my particular genre of RPG. Paint primer, some of those little bottles of paint, magnifying glass headband, a little magnifying stand. Guy was pretty serious. It's like a drow elf and some large bird. Double monitors for computer gaming, but don't see a PC. Unless it's one of those all-in-one units. It doesn't look quite thick enough to be one of those all-in-one units. They had some of those back then. Trying to, I don't know, copy the single monitor iMac for some reason. Yeah, I mean it looks like Bird Friend. Exactly, it's a Bird Friend. Yeah, it looks like Warhammer to me. Any bathroom pills for me? Bathroom pills? I love bathroom pills. Yay, bathroom pills. And this sanitary scrap of cloth, even though I passed this other cleaner looking cloth behind. Take that, bathroom. I want that shampoo. I love how it says detergent, because almost all shampoos nowadays are just detergent with the surfactants that they use. That's pretty funny. The Art of Leviathan's Conquest. Yeah. These poor gamers. You gotta go for the cloth in the back of the toilet. That's the cleanest one. Because no one ever touches the back of the toilet, I guess. All right. I don't recall there being enemies in this building, but I really don't want to accidentally find out. Huh. Yeah, I guess I went into this room. So let's see. They had 2 monitors here. Oh, and there's a nice gaming machine down there. That looks like a custom build. So at some point they got rid of a gaming machine. Maybe dropped it on a clicker's head or something. Drink one for the gamers. Pour out a shot of vodka. Bake some cornbread. Cornbread's good. Although, it's a shame they had to look for cornbread mix because it's really not all that difficult to make. Cornmeal, a little flour, a little baking soda and baking powder. I think you need some dairy. I don't recall if I use eggs. And then a really hot cast iron skillet. Pretty much. Oh, I think there's some crossbow. Well, on the lower difficulties, there were some crossbow bolts out here. Which I would really appreciate. I love the water collection system. The visual storytelling in this game is sometimes just so great.
Cool.
Crossbow bolt. Well.
How long have you been using it?
My bow?
Crit.
You're good with it.
You should have seen Yara.
She's sometimes good. He's sometimes good with it. Use the box kind because you don't have patience.
You can be cruel.
My mom would say that about wolves.
Well, she wasn't wrong.
I'm scared for her.
You're not wrong.
People blame her for what I did.
Is this just back into the room I was in? Or is that the way out? I bet that's the way out. No? Maybe? I don't recall. No, that's the way out. I'm going to look up here, then I'm going to go drop down that means of ingress and see if it's just where I came out or if it's a area that I hadn't noticed before. Hopefully it won't be to my death. Yeah, I mean, the box kind's okay. I grew up eating Jiffy cornbread too, but there's something about it, like some good medium grind cornmeal, like high quality. You sear it in a cast iron skillet, give it a bit of a crust, and then you in hot butter, and then bake it. Oh man. My grandmother used to say things that delicious would make your lips go flip flop flip. All right, here we go, guys. Let's hope for not death. Not death. But same place I was at. So interesting, but not all that useful. Yeah. Interesting thing about Jiffy is it has pork products in it. So if you have any kosher friends or people that don't eat pork, it has some like, I don't know, condensed lard in the powder. So I know some people object to that. Let's see. I did not find any more ammo. I don't think I would last very long in an infection apocalypse like this, like a zombie apocalypse. I make sure that we're all locked and loaded. No shotgun shells. No shotgun shells is like a terrible thing. Okay. Yeah, I mean, my big skill is technology and communication. So if I could take over a settlement and be like a leader and make decisions and kind of be their leader for them, then I might be able to thrive. But I don't have a lot to offer the community in the way of practical skills. I remember there is a shambler here. More than one runner. Can I bypass this area? I don't think I can.
Gotta get through there.
Yeah, I'm gonna have to get through there. You have no practical skills, but your friends say you'd be the person to slip our enemies poison in their soup or something, so there's that. Well, I mean, that's one way to go about it. I know it works against Mongols. All right, that does not have glass in it. The question is whether I can slip in That doesn't have glass in it either. I don't think I can climb in there.
Watch out!
Well, I went to hit it with my big mattock and did not help. Good problem solver. Yeah, I mean that's me too. I would have to do. I'm a quick learner. Oh, skip cinematic. Okay.
Hey, Owen, wake up!
I'm here.
Yeah, skip cinematic. Now, for the memorization portion of the difficulty. I don't know how I can do that stealth-wise. I could throw the brick inside and, like, divert them. But then the broken glass, I think, would call attention to me. I think with the clicker, I need to be able to have the brick ready to throw. And then I need to have one more hit for the shambler after I throw a pipe bomb. That'd probably be the strategy I'm going to use. Be right back. Going to make your child into a bowl of ice cream. That's a Handy's talent. Come on, game. We're on the PS5. You got a really fast disc. Like hard disk. Load more quickly. And another cinematic. And another cinematic. This is going to be one of these parts of the game where I got like 5 cinematics, including 1 slow loading, maybe 2 slow loading. Great. Love it. Love it. Hopefully I can get to a checkpoint with not too much effort. We shall see. We shall see. So yeah, anyway, problem solver I think would be a good one. Leader. I have the potential to fixable electronics, but I mostly don't know like the analog stuff that you better repair. I know more of the digital stuff that you can't really repair unless you have like electronic engineering, computer engineering degree and experience, and like a workshop that supports such things. So for a while I thought about actually trying to make a little like mobile type game, tie it into Google's API for maps. Come on. It's going to take like 2 minutes every time I die. Anyway, and build this game where it uses this disease modeling. This is way before the pandemic, like infectious disease modeling, and you outline what your zombie plan is, and then you select where patient 0 is, or have it randomly, and then it executes the simulation and
Yeah,
gives you your estimated chance of survival.
we were lucky Mel was there. She's one of the best surgeons in Seattle.
I've always thought that'd be an interesting premise.
What's his name?
Owen.
All right.
And the dog's Alice.
So I don't think there's anything in here.
How do we get to the really tall buildings? We're just there.
Path ahead kicks out toward downtown.
There was nothing over there.
Buildings.
Nothing. I found nothing in any automobiles.
The route starts at the edge of the Russian border. What's there?
These bridges are really gonna get us over the rapids?
Yeah,
All of them?
yes.
In just a couple hours?
I'm not lying.
Some people really questioned the believability that there were these sky bridges that the wolves had never seen, that not every day they would be festooned in fog that high up. I'm not really sure if that's the truth or not, because I don't live in Seattle. But it's an interesting assertion. Nonetheless. Simulator personality test? Kind of. I mean, it wasn't going to be any kind of data collection thing. It was, I don't know. It was an interesting idea I had. It was back when I was trying to break back into the development industry. Trying to think of something that would be interesting for me to work on, that would potentially be a portfolio piece. So I still think it's an interesting idea. I just don't have time for it. All right, nothing in here. There is stuff in the barber shop.
Oh, there it is.
I don't think.
That's the building we need to get to.
Okay, I see it.
And the other thing is I know pollution wouldn't really be a factor at this point either.
She'll have to try to do the surgery with what Owen has around. It's not...
Let's see.
We get the supplies. Yeah, she'll have a good shot.
Blade here. Okay. Dogs playing
You know
poker.
dogs can play cards like that?
Quarter.
You're the size of an 8-year-old.
Do other people think you're funny?
Do other people think you're funny?
If too much pressure builds up in your muscles, the blood can't move in and out of the tissue. Kind of like the skin inside your body. I grew up around doctors. Like Mom.
All right. To the little balancy section. It's going to be a test for later. Love is just going to appear. Back from apparently turning your child into a bowl of ice cream. Be interested in developing something like the leadership test, but specific to hypothetical scenarios? That could be interesting. So, what kind of ice cream is your child? She sounds like she's a bit like mint peppermint, or chocolate chip peppermint, Little zingy. No food. Okay. That's all there is there. It's not got a lot. Where did I get that explosives that I had to make the pipe bomb from? Don't remember. But jump. 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 I think I've tried to in the past make it to that car. It was a losing proposition.
See if we can get to the top of this building. You've been to these sky bridges.
You were triple chocolate, your Oreo today.
Think we're
Vanilla with some chocolate sauce.
Seraphites. I don't know.
You gonna be okay if we do?
I was yesterday.
Yeah, but those guys were hunting you.
All hunting us.
Depending on what metric you chose, I could either be really vanilla, something that's highly synthetic, or Rocky Road. I think those would be the three flavors that I could be abstracted to be. Let's see. Anything in the corners? Nothing in the corners. Time for the gamer's house. Or soon. This is where the... So I'm actually going to go ahead and get incendiary shells. And wow, that pipe bombs require... Oh, I only have one pipe bomb. And that only crafts one shell. I'm going to craft 2 pipe bombs. I will need incendiary shells if possible for later, though. Oh, no, this is the house before the gamer's house. But still need to memorize where the loots are. There's the letter. That was the decision. What decision? Making pipe bombs? Yeah, it was. I know I'm going to be using one on the Shambler, so I don't want to be at 0. 2 pipe bombs or 1 incendiary shell. I think it's a pretty easy decision. All right, the box knife. All right, and this is the gamer's house. Dead. All right. I don't think there's anything back here. No.
Fine. Sure. I said I'm fine.
I'm really looking forward to House of Ashes coming out, but Bandai Namco has not sent my special edition. It's not even shipped yet. It's still like awaiting shipment, and I'm like, what? Is there anything over here that I missed last time? Apparently not. Yeah, it's in the stuff exactly. If the item is, so I have a UPS as delivery manager, which can let me know when things are
A little zigzagging.
headed my way, even if I haven't gotten like shipping advice statement from the
How long have you two been on the
shipper. There's an item I can't identify, and if that's the item, then it's coming from Canada, and it's estimated to get here on Monday, and it hasn't been shipped yet.
I shaved my head.
They want to kill a little boy because he shaved his head.
I wasn't allowed. It's the rule. I broke it.
So why'd you do it?
Yours isn't. Yours is due Tuesday.
Rocky.
It's a shame, but
The impression you don't
I'll still go to play it before Halloween, so
I guess so.
I think it's 302, 304. There we go. Yep.
Right.
Thanks, Delician. Yep, game news in the subreddit, exactly. And there are also lots of Twitter presence. Not that I get on Twitter much, but there have been a couple of good reasons to get on it lately. And so I have to be careful. It's always surprising how vitriolic people can be against things. Like, I don't know. It's not worth my effort to expend to hate things so much. People get on and just full of hatred, vitriolic speech. Just not going to waste my time on something. If I hate it, if I really hated it, just going to not intersect with it, right? Not engage. Leave it, let the people that like it enjoy it, and I'm not going to bother them. Yeah, except you get the digital copy, so you'll be like, I'm downloading it tomorrow night at midnight. I'll have it played, days before you get the copy. It's my best always impersonation, clearly. That's exactly how you sound. No lie or exaggeration. All right, let's see. We got the one bolt. I don't remember. There's some stuff upstairs, but
I'm good with it.
You should have seen Yara. Why did they do that to her?
because they're horrible people. Talk.
Cruel.
My mom would say that about wolves.
Hey.
What?
Clearly, that's not how you sound. Doot doot. All right. Brick. Nothing. All right. So, are my weapons loaded? I heard somebody claim, and I asked some people about it, and they didn't know anything about it, but I wonder if you can throw a brick from here and they can't get to you. That would be interesting. Anyway, I heard somebody make the assertion that clickers on survival difficulty or higher can hear you open your backpack when they're close. What you gonna do about it? Well, that's how to gain egress. Do I have one more brick over here? I think I do. Okay. That's at least a strategy. Can also, if I can hit that far window, I don't know that I can. Oh, that might do it. Let's see. Well, it went through that window or something. Get a brick. Are there additional droppables? Like, yeah, there are bottles down here, aren't there? Yeah, there's a bottle down here. Okay. Yeah, it's funny, but at the same time, it's a great way for me to gain ingress. I'm invisible. You don't see anything. Yeah, that's a good candidate for stealth kill. It looks like I essentially alerted the runner without alerting the clicker or the Shambler. I'm going to keep my options as open as possible because they'll break right through the glass. There's one more brick, so I can throw one more thing. Cool. Well, it's something. Go down and get the brick. That might be good. Wow, Nightbot is talking a lot. Calm down, Nightbot. There was a brick. Where was the brick? There we go. Brick for the click. Exactly. Nightbot's like, excellent. There are 3 or more viewers. Let me watch and see where this runner's doing. I don't want to like hop down right when it jumps down, because that's what I'll do. Maybe I can... There we go. Still didn't break that window. That was my goal. But yeah, I got I don't know if there's any more runners. Let's see. Observe. I don't really want to use a shiv on the clicker. I'd rather use a brick and a melee weapon. So far better than the last time, at least. I think there's another runner down there. I'm listening. Yeah. Definitely another runner. Oh, right there. All right. Let us see. Still apparently a clicker. No! Oh my god. Well, I got a good strategy. That clicker saw me like right through that thing of dishes. Yeah, skip, load. Skip, 4. Yeah, stealth the first runner. Brick and melee the clicker. There's another bottle or brick out in the entryway. Pipe bomb and hit the shambler, and if there's a runner nearby, then that's just good collateral. Yeah. I guess there's 2 clickers, 2 runners, and a shambler. I think that's the makeup. My go live alert must have annoyed somebody. I lost a follower just after going live. Okay, I don't think there was anything here.
Yeah. We were lucky Mel was there.
Although I did not
Best surgeons in Seattle.
go down here. I doubt there's anything.
And the dog's Alice.
It's worth it to glance one time, though. Nah, I don't think there's anything.
Path ahead kicks out toward downtown. Really tall buildings.
Yeah, it's just frustrating because I've been on 95, 96
The rest of the way?
up and down for like weeks now. I'll gain one, lose one.
These
So.
roads are really gonna get us over the rapids?
So it goes. It's a really arbitrary number anyway. All that really matters is comes and who hangs out with us.
Okay.
You're totally lying. Lies, thy name is Lev. Let's see. Nothing in around here. I don't think there's anything in this building except a brick. Yeah, there's the brick. Gotta go to the barber shop. There's a plastic bottle in the container. Container, plastic bottle. Barber and some that are full, and I haven't memorized those yet. First one is empty. Second one is got a blade in it. Half blade. Poker.
Dogs can play cards like that?
Quarter.
I'm 13, not 8.
You're the size of an 8-year-old.
Do other people think you're pretty?
Nope.
No. Too much pressure builds up in your muscles. The blood can't move in and out of the tissue.
Okay. Yeah, that's a good conversation. That's the only reason I trigger it, because it's amusing.
Cool. Thank you.
Half
Sure.
binding. Nothing. Pills. And there was nothing down in that bottom area because I've been there multiple times. So yeah. Jump. Jump. And jump. And jump. And jump. This house.
You've been to these sky bridges before, right?
Cabinet with half a bottle.
You think we're gonna see a lot of scars?
Sarah Hicks. I don't know.
You gonna be okay if we do?
I was yesterday.
Yeah, but those guys were hunting you.
They're all hunting us.
All right, there's nothing there. Go upstairs. It's a green area. I think there's some explosives here, and this is where I make the pipe bombs. So... No, I don't want to actually... Let's see... There's a letter over there. I'm not going to grab it in the interest of time. Break the window, jump over.
Watch the glass.
Break the window, jump over. Get a bullet on the ground. Get a bullet on the ground. Get a tools and a box knife. It's a quarter blade. Jump, climb. Climb. Trying to get the routine down to try to minimize the time to the difficult part given the lengthy cutscene we have to go through. Well, you did pretty good on that one, Abby, actually. I wonder how many people open this door versus breaking it.
We're gonna have to do a little zigzagging.
Let's see. I don't remember much.
How long
There's
have
a
you been on the run for?
bottle of vodka right
Where
there.
were you headed?
I don't know.
No.
Just away.
Away. A solid strategy.
I shaved my head.
They want to kill a little boy because he shaved his head.
I wasn't allowed.
It's vodka. It's legit.
Jeez. So why'd you do it?
I don't know.
Pretty punk rock of you. I get the impression you don't follow most rules.
There we go.
Yes. I've been wanting to read something like this.
Anything in the drawers? Yep. Half a cloth in the drawers. There's a quarter cloth in the bathroom, but no bathroom pills. Let's see. Room, quarter bind. Nothing. Nothing, nothing, nothing. A lot of nothing. You closed the door on me. Bathroom. Bathroom cloth. Oh no, there is bathroom pills. I just forgot. I think that's everything. So yeah, I've yet to really get to use the new oven yet. I'm looking forward to it. Gonna convection bake those duck breasts that I have ordered. Hopefully get some really crackly, crispy skin.
Cool.
Looking forward to it.
How long you been using that thing?
My bow?
Forever.
Forever.
I'm good with it.
Let's see. Doot, 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 doot. I think that was like a Powerade bottle. Let's see. The bottle. Let me know if you guys are having some too. Here's the bottle. There's the brick. Nope, other side. What are you doing? Just going to stop doing anything. It seemed to be, I don't know if I'm having some controller drift or what, but it seemed to be doing some stuff on its own. So. One, two, three, and go downstairs, get another brick. I don't feel the need to break out anymore. If I can take the clicker out without alerting anybody, not the clicker, the runner. Make sure my guns are locked and loaded. Duck is tasty. You don't even often but like the flavor. Yeah, I do as well. And duck fat's really good, and the oven is has a full convection mode on it, so it should really be able to do a good job with something like that. See if I can do it as smooth as I did it last time. Last time it seemed too smooth. It sucks that the big pickaxe, the mattock, is so slow. There you go. And you turn around. Wow. I like that strategy. Let's see. If my silencers lasted longer, it might be worth using one just to kill that runner, but that's like right there. Does that clicker not come back out? It feels like he doesn't. I don't know what's more likely to kill me, the clicker or the shambler. There's the bottle that I wanted. Gotta tell your daughter to get ready for bed. I'll switch to mobile for a few. Cool. Cool, cool.
We gotta get through there.
Wonder if it's almost worth hitting the. Nah, you might have to hit the shambler when it's stunned from the explosive. I'm waiting to see if this clicker comes down regularly. They do a good job of making the shambler sound closer than it is. Controller's definitely doing some wonky stuff. Hope it doesn't give me trouble. There you go. Are you going to see me? Nope. But you do eventually come out. Going through the other way didn't work that well. I wasn't able to sneak up. I wonder if I could sneak up behind that runner over there and after the clicker leaves and not get seen by the shambler. See, overall, so dark. So dark. Oh, thanks always. I will hydrate. Cheers. Drinking some water. All right. Be really great if I could do any more stealth than I'm doing. After this clicker walks out, I'm going to look down and see how far the runner is. I don't quite know how far away it is. There's the shambler. I had momentum when I killed the first clicker. It'd be really nice to use it on something else powerful. Lev looks displeased. Yeah, I definitely needed it. Are you going to come out this time? There you are. Scream. Far away. I really don't want to use a bullet against that. I gotta be really stingy as much as possible. Maybe I should just get seen at the window by the clicker and kill the clicker and then hopefully bomb the shambler. Kill both clickers. I don't know. I don't know what the good strat is here. The fact that there are 2 clickers makes it tough. Yeah, I'm not going to be able to stealth it, so I'm going to be ready near the bottle so I can pick up the bottle again. Come on, boyo. See me. Okay. Or don't. Don't see me, I guess. What? Game's doing the controller drift again. I don't like the little extra controller movement. Is not fun. Pause it for a second. Come get me. All right. Hopefully, I don't know what the game's doing. Oh my gosh. Well, that was not a that was not a sound strategy. So it goes. Time for cutscene mania. Yeah, I got cornered by like element once. But I think I'm getting faster at getting there, memorizing where the items are, so positive. Have a good night, Elysian. Thank you. I'm still feeling a little under the weather. I might end early, but I'm going to go for a little longer at least. Another attempt or two at least. But I might end at 11 instead of 12. We shall see. So yeah, I don't know. Maybe sneaking in and getting the one clicker in the kitchen first is a good idea, or maybe I should have capitalized on momentum. The problem was the momentum would have hit the runner, and that would have left the clicker, and I didn't have another bottle or brick. And I think the pick would have been too slow. I don't know. That was definitely a swarm Abby kind of moment. All right. You're a PS5. You shouldn't be this slow. Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah. My friends are wolves.
She's one of the best surgeons in Seattle. Oh,
Do.
these bridges are really gonna get us over the rapids?
Hop
All
down.
of them? In just a couple hours?
That's right.
Okay.
There's nothing in here except a brick. There's a frog. Plastic bottle. Barber shop. First drawer has nothing. The second drawer has a quarter blade, half blade. Painting,
You know our dogs can play cards like that?
quarter.
I'm 13, not 8.
You're the size of an 8-year-old. No.
Jump. Jump, balance. Wait on Lev. Lev, you're being slow. Last time you teleported here.
Cool.
Binding.
Sure.
I think this drawer's empty. It is. But one of these has pills. Yep, pills. And I think that is it for here. Yep. So, rock jumping time. Jump. I do love the casual conversations between Lev and Abby.
See if we can get to the top of this building.
They're a little delightful.
You've been to these sky bridges before, right?
Plastic.
You think we're gonna see a lot of scars?
Nothing.
Seraphites.
Seraphites.
You gonna be okay if we did?
There was nothing there, and there was nothing there, so...
Those guys were hunting you.
Nothing there. Let's see. Explosive. No, we don't want to actually pull out a pipe bomb and light the fuse. Let's see. I don't think there's anything else around this house. They apparently leave their DVD player open too. I didn't notice. All uncultured electronics. Radial turn on my left and right stick. Yeah. I was just talking over Lev. And run and jump. And don't miss it. Open the door like a civilized person. Nothing in here or in the kitchen, but there's the bottle of vodka. No, I wanted the bottle of vodka.
How long have you two been on the run for?
2 days.
Where were you headed?
302, 304.
What the hell did you do?
I shaved my head.
They want to kill a little boy because he shaved his head.
I wasn't allowed. It's a rule.
There we go.
So why'd you do it?
All the stuffs. Stuff.
I get the impression you don't follow most rules.
Off. Let's see. there's another bedroom. One of the two doors has something in it. Yeah, quarter binding. I think that mini table should be a workbench. That should count as a workbench. I'd be annoyed to live in this apartment. Always closing doors, trying to open other doors. Alright, nothing else down there. Nothing but death down there. Go up. Got our bolts. I think there's nothing else, but I'll do one circuit.
Since forever. You're good with it.
Okay.
I should have seen Yara.
Stuff and stuff. Gonna try to hit the infected with this. Brick. And brick. Bad apartment design, yeah. All those doors, like right there, terrible. Terrible design. I like how the camera zooms in and out a little bit to kind of imitate vertigo. Like when you look down, it starts zooming out. Like there's some forced perspective stuff going on, I think. Did I not alert anybody? Surely that one runner is alerted. At least I got one more bottle down there in case it's not. I'll give it a little bit of patience to make sure that it got alerted. I might have been too impatient with throwing them and not waiting. Wonder how deep into this complex I could throw. Can't climb on anything, so I'm limited to this angle. See how far deep I can get it. Don't want to hit the... And... Did that get nobody's attention? Well, where is the stupid thing? That was my last extra throwable. I hope I didn't waste it. I don't see the infected wandering in and out. Maybe get my other one. Yeah, I'm not sure. Maybe it was wandering away and it didn't hear me? I'm not sure. I wonder if a single gunshot would alert all of them. I don't see them. They all glitched out and the whole area is empty. Yay! Yeah, I'm not sure. We shall see. I don't know if I can shoot through this glass or not, but if I do, it might alert them. Really? Okay. Well, that sucks. Maybe I had to get closer than throw. Maybe they didn't pop in and spawn until I get so close. That's the only thing I can think of. Let's see if I can make some noise. Listen to me. I'm loud and running around. I have no idea. I have no idea. This is certainly not going to go well if without that one easy kill. It'll probably see me immediately, and then they'll all be on top of me. Yep, it's going to go weird now. All right, well, nothing to do but to be about it. Let's see, I will do this. I don't know where the one runner is. Okay. I can work with that. Maybe I can work with it. Don't see me. Don't see me. There's glass there. Did I break out this other one? Nope. Wait till this shambler's not right down there. Okay. That's one down. There goes the clicker back there. Oh! Thanks for the bits. And the vote of confidence. I think I'm going to go into the bathroom again. I had a better chance of that, and they won't see me there. But I'm going to wait till the clicker comes out and comes back in. Then crawl into the bathroom. At least left can be a good shot sometimes. I will say that. I wonder if I can just run forward and get on top of that truck. I bet that's what some people do. They just run for it. I don't remember if you have to spend time, like one of the doors where you have to hold down the button. I don't remember if there's something funky about climbing it. So, all right, there we go. There's Mr. Clicker. I can't see it, but Abby's reticle can. All right, sneak across. Trying to solve this a little bit better than last time. Wish I could stealth it. That's what I really wish. You bet people just run for it? Do you think I should try that? It certainly would be less of a waste if I could do that. I just don't remember if I got to get up on the truck or if I got to go deeper into the... I think I just got to get up on the truck. Let's see. There goes the shambler. I'm going to try to run for it, but I want to wait and pick my moment. Not when the shambler is there, and not when the clicker is there. Give me a little bit more distance. It's not a straight shot, so that's part of it. It would be straight past that runner. Lev, can we trade places? I'm working up my nerves to run for it, but I want to try to figure out the best rotation. Certainly not when the Shambler's like right there. Let's see. I have really bad spatial. Yeah, I'm going to try it. I just getting my nerve up. I haven't watched anybody play this part for any strategies or solutions. There you are. Yep. That is not the place that I run for. Can't climb the truck. So that's not the answer. But I probably could have ran behind me and got out the door. It was probably right behind me. Yeah, I think that's it for me tonight. I am tired and I am out of it. Let's see if there's anybody to raid. Good thing about ending early is there might be better choices. Or at least more choices, not necessarily better ones. Okay. Let's see who we got. A bunch of big streamers. Oh, there's somebody new that I've kind of been watching, named Zen Pedro, who's playing Resident Evil 1. We will raid her. So, if you got a chance, say hi always. And we'll raid her, and hopefully it will be a good thing. Well, I will talk to you guys next week. If I have a chance, I'm going to try to fit in a bonus stream at some point, but it's unlikely it's tomorrow. I still would like to do it in October. So have a great day or night wherever you're at, and I will talk to you guys next week. And I'm about to go ahead and get the raid queued up. You guys have a good night.